I'm glad that we're speaking about success, of relationships, of work, of life, because you just turned 40, right? Do you find that your definition of success has changed over the years? And I'll tell you why, because in this book, you talk about having eaten a magnum almond, right? And that's when, this is when you used to take photos and then you'd sell photos. And then to reward yourself, you'd buy yourself a magnum almond, right? So then that was success.
Oh,
that was making the Forbes list.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for me. I was
Right?
like, you know what? I don't think Warren Buffett can afford this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then later in the book, you talk about how your salary doubled when you went from being an intern to Ogilvy, I think.
Yes,
and you
to
went from
Ogilvy.
2,400 to 5,000,
Yeah.
which then, again, is another,
It was just
success.
insane.
Do you find that you constantly changing your definition of success?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's changing all the time. And I think it's important, actually, for what you see as success to change, to keep changing. Because it means that you are achieving certain things that you wanted to achieve, or you achieve them either faster than you thought you would, or they happen in a different direction than anticipated. And that kind of helps to kind of reshape and be hungry again, for something else. And I think for me, success is really it's not material, it's not financial. It's literally, for me, it's like contribution. How am I contributing to society? How am I, and because the question I always ask myself, I'm like, what have I done? Like, I always ask myself, I feel like I haven't done much, for society.
3 books,
Well,
a few lorries, a black eagle, don't you have a gold can?
I've got a few gold cans. Amongst other things, yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you still feel like you haven't contributed. I like that.
No, because I think because that is for me, right? So that's, so it's nice. Okay, I've got the awards. And what I always found about winning awards was that I'd be so excited for winning it, and then very empty soon after. Because I'm like, okay, now
Is it because you have to come up with another Coca-Cola ad of Bobby? You came up with this ad for the country, and then it was used everywhere else in the world, right?
Yeah.
Is it because you feel, whoa, I need another one that's going to make it across the globe?
But also what impact that has on the country at the same time. As opposed to just, okay, I'm making these fantastic ads, people buying the product, but is it contributing in some positive way to the community at large?
So as much as it can contribute in a creative way, but what is it doing for the lifestyle of South Africans and just the thought pattern and where they place themselves?
Yes.
Okay.
For me, that is very important. Because if I have a certain, I get given free brunch, what?
Free lunch.
No.
Freebies.
No. Carte blanche.
Oh, carte blanche. Free reign.
Free reign.
Oh,
I said free brunch.
Yo, your English came back to Dukini, eh?
Yeah, it came back to Dukini.
It came right back here.
Oh, God. Yeah, so, and I almost feel like, if I were to be given that kind of responsibility, I would take it very seriously. And I would make sure that I create something pretty meaningful.
I like that.
That's what I want to do.
I'm dying to see your grandfather's walk now.
No, how you had to walk?
Yes, because you see...
I'll show you.
Yes, he said you had to walk with purpose.
No, you had to walk with purpose. Yeah. Okay, I'll show you.
Okay.
How you walk.
Yeah.
When my grandfather... There's a difference when you are walking or when he has summoned you.
Okay.
And you have to go to him.
Okay, so if you're just walking...
If I'm just walking...
Yeah?
And that's like, you gotta walk.
Where is the furthest place your career has ever placed you in terms of on the globe? And then where is the furthest place your choice has taken you? Because your job can take you places because you must work there. But it's nice because you also go to lovely places like Cannes.
Yeah.
But where then, so I want to know there, and then I want to know where have you gone where you've chosen to go there?
In terms of a place?
Yes.
Physical? New Zealand.
You chose to go to New Zealand?
No. I'm saying I went with work.
Career, okay.
So career, but it was like a short thing. So we're shooting something. So yeah, that was, I don't know if that's the question you're asking.
Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it.
So, and I went to New Zealand, South Island, Queenstown.
The pictures are beautiful, by the way.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
Not going there. Let's say the Queenstown. I don't mean going there. I mean the other Queenstown.
The other Queenstown.
So that is the furthest place I've ever been to. And then where I went, it was with you guys.
Coachella. Oh, okay. Okay.
Coachella,
I hear you.
Yes.
So, do you know that you, speaking of Coachella, this is nice. You know, your segues are amazing. You're making my job so easy. Because Coachella is in LA. Yeah. Close to LA, and LA is where Ryan Seacrest is from.
Yeah.
Do you know that you and Ryan Seacrest have got something in common?
We're both white?
Well done on that. That was sharp. But no, you slightly tanned, brother. No, it's not. Let me tell what Ryan Seacrest once did. Ne? Host of American Idols. Guy sings, you know, gets the golden ticket. It's amazing. And now they're outside doing that post-interview. The guy's blind. He can't see. And Ryan goes in to high-five him.
Oh, no. Okay, I know what this is going.
So now then I will go back to my original question. Khaya, do you know that you and Ryan Seacrest have got something in common? Mm-hmm. What did you do?
The
deaf girl.
I know. I'm trying to the deaf. Oh, well, anyway, so I was waiting for a bus, and this girl comes to me. She goes, while I'm listening to my, to my iPod. Mm-hmm. And she says, she indicates like, okay, what are you listening to? So she signs, what are you listening to? And then what I do is that I don't know why I did this, but I take out my one earphone, and I pass it on to her so that she could hear and then she's like,
I'm deaf.
I just wanted to die at that moment. I wanted to die. And then I just took out the iPod and I showed them.
This is the song that's playing. So when you named the book, these things really do happen to me. Yeah. For me, that story is podium of stories that match this title.
Yeah, no. It's like a lot of things like that just happen. And like you said, it's just I just happen to record them. Like I document them. They happen to everybody.
I want you to read this. 133.
133.
Yes, and I'm glad you're wearing your glasses. Because I feel, and I don't know, it's in the middle of the book. I would have put it at the end to wrap everything up. Because it's, you always want to, it's almost like, let's say you're hosting a dinner and the food was so good that you pack Tupperware for people to take home. Right? That, for me, is the Tupperware that we take home from that book.
So this is, you are already someone. You are already something. You are already someone. You are who you are. You are who you are meant to be. You are exactly where you need to be. You are meant to question, wrestle with yourself and the world until you find your own answer. You are answerable to your source, your soul. You are running your own race. You are already a winner in your race, but you lose when you try to run someone else's. Enjoy your journey and avoid the temptation of being made miserable by looking at someone else's. They have a different race. They have a different starting point, different equipment, different support, and a different personality. What is theirs, and what is yours. Don't deny yourself the experience of being yourself. Be inspired by others, but only compete against yourself.
Be inspired by others, but only compete against yourself.
Taking me way back.
Your days where whenever you had money, this was your definition of success.
This was my definition of success. I'd be like, oh, Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it.
Listen, you picked a good successful meter. That's amazing. You know, when you say almond, you're not supposed to pronounce the L.
Guys, if I want to say salmon, I'll say salmon. If I want to say almond, I'll say almond. If my money can buy it, no on the right.
Sir, It's salmon, not salmon. Yeah, but when I put my password there to swipe for it, it's salmon.
You know, and the money when I pay says, oh, excuse me, sir. I'd really like to have a salmon. But if I say salmon, my money speaks good English.
He who pays is the one who determines
exactly
whether it's almond or almond.
Yeah,
That was good.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I look at 8-year-olds eating prawns. I'm like,
How do you even know about prawns?
At 8, you must know fish fingers and oros.
Exactly. Guys, you should try this. Look at how quickly I'm going to catch up your Anele.
We're in a competition.
We're going to ask you a few questions from YouTube users today. One of the interesting questions actually came from a user in Africa, in South Africa. His name is Khaya, and his question is, Barack, is it okay if I call you Barack? My name is Khaya, and I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa. Do you think that Africa will have unreasonable expectations of you since you have strong ties with Africa because of your father?
You know, it's an interesting question. When I went to visit Kenya, there was this sense of, I'm a senator from the United States, and somehow I must be bringing you know, all sorts of benefits to Kenya. And I had to explain to people, look, I'm a United States Senator representing the people of America. What I can do as president is to make sure that the American people understand our fates are linked with what happens in Africa.